Well, cool. It's funny. When I was on the live earlier in the dark, I shut it off, and like within 2 minutes, the power came on. It would have been the power came on while I was painting. It was pretty close. I was a couple minutes off, so I got time to do one more painting before I go to bed. I'm gonna kind of something up here. I'll show you what I think I want to do as a simple, like a whole bunch of mountains back here. I think like this mountains back here, and then I'm gonna have some coming in here, and then some more over here. Just layers of mountains, and another one in here, and then down here I'll probably do some trees coming down, trees here going off into the distance there, with some water down there. Very simple one. I think it'll be cool. So glad the power went on, because I was worried about having to get up early in the morning. If my phone was dead, I wouldn't be able to use alarm. Alright, let me start with the sky. I'm going to mix a little violet and blue for the sky, and we'll put a blue sky up here. I'm thinking I might do this one with the, maybe we'll have just a center area like this. I'll show you. With blue in here, and then clouds all around it. I'm still in a different part of the room now, or a different part of the house, because I brought everything in here when I had no power. Here's the layout here. I'm going to have a bunch of mountains and stuff, some trees. It's not fun. It's not fun not having power. It made me think about, back in the day when, how did those people survive without electricity? It's like, it just blows my mind. Alright, there's my sky. I'm going to set for a second, then I'll blend it in with my new blender brush. So this mountain back here is going to be very like a light grayish color. just put some rugged tops out there. I'll put a light, we'll put a light blue down in here. This would be a good painting if you're a beginner. If you want to, like, do your first landscape. This would be a good one. All right, let me blend all that in now. This is really cool. I bought a new mop brush. Hey, I got one like already. It looks a little better, huh? With the lights on. Let's see who's in here. Naja, yeah. I go to sleep at like 6 o'clock, 3 hours. I was hoping the power would go on. It did. So everything's charging right now. Griffin, hey, there you go. You got a shout out. Good to see you in here. We got Griffin Mallard. Good to see you. Are you an artist, Griffin? I'm going to blend this sky in. Watch how cool it looks when I'm done. I'm going to hit the blues and the blues first with this is a blender brush, and the purple spots first. Blend it down, right? And then as you're doing this, wipe the brush off just with a towel. And now lightly go over all white clouds, very lightly. You can go in different directions. This acrylic paint, you would do this if you're using oil. Try not to go back in your color, because you'll lighten it up. That's why you do the dark spots first, and then try and stay out of areas so your blue and purple stays kind of bright. Now I'm going to blend the mountain. I'm going to rinse this brush, this mop brush, and lightly give this a blend. And get that gray out of there. All right. I'll have to hit the, I'll get my Da Vinci brush here. And let's define the top edge of these mountains again. There we go. Very good. I want this down here to be a little lighter. So I'm going to try and lighten it up a little bit. I'll put a little white on my brush now. This is going to look like fog down here. Next mountain is going to get a little darker. I'm going to add a little more black and some blue to it. Very good. And the bottom side is going to be a little lighter. This is a really simple landscape. Like I said, this is like perfect for a beginner. Very cool. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, then I'm gonna lighten that up a little. This one I can lighten up again. Put some more fog in there. Whoop. What do we got in? Got a few of you watching. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, you want to create depth, you gotta bring your, you could have like, I'm kind of doing it with this mountain here. See how I kind of curved it a little further back this way? Take this hill and go behind the hill. When I put this in hill in, you'll see what I mean. But you could also run a trail like this. This is how you create depth. Okay. Getting a lot of text. You could do this. And you could also do your trees to make them look like they're going. So that looks cool right there. I just created some depth going back on that mountain. Yeah, these trails are really easy to do. You kind of want to keep it really fine, thin back here. Maybe make it disappear a little bit. Watch, I'll put this hill in right here right now, and then you'll see how this one's going to look like it's going off that way by just bringing it around a little bit right there. I gotta lighten it up though first. How you doing, Ellie? I saw you in there. I got another liner brush. I had to go buy another one. It's the 10.0 because yeah, it's the Artist Loft. This thing works good, man. It's I just tried it out an hour ago. I had no power in here, and I did that quick snow scene up there. I'll show you. I didn't think I was gonna paint today because I had no power just till a while ago. All right, I'm gonna put that other hill in now. Okay. Let me darken up that. So there, I'm trying to make this one look like it's going behind this one, going back further. think I'm gonna make these maybe like rocks up here, because we're getting really close to the foreground. Yeah, I can see what I'm going to do with those. What was I going to do? Water down here. This is going to come down a little further. I think I'm going to put grass in now. This is going to be a green hill. Oh, yeah, that's right. These are going to be trees here. This will be some green hills. So here I'm going to try and make these trees look long off over here into the distance. So first off, you always want to lighten the hill that's behind it. Like I tried to lighten up this bottom part. Now I want to lighten up this a little bit. You could just use a light blue or a white. Or purple. Just lighten up this bottom part of the hill. I'll work the top in a little bit. And now we got to lighten up this green here, because I'm going to have dark trees right here, and I don't want to put it over that dark color. So I don't have any yellow. I'm going to have to use a light green here. This is just olive green. We're just getting up the bottom of these hills. Real loose. Now I can run some dark trees here with a fan brush. Now I'm mixing black and sap green together to get a dark green. Now I'm going to make these trees disappear over here. You just kind of loop it up a little bit like this. And then start bringing it down over here. let your fan brush create like treetops like this. And just fill this all in. Big, smaller off that way. It'll look like they're going into the distance there. That. Doesn't that look cool? This is going to be a lake down here. All right, there you go. You got some trees going on distance there. Kansas City and Buffalo, right on. Cool. Very easy to make trees. But you got to make sure this is light behind it, see? If I would have left this dark green here, it wouldn't look good. So always lighten up the scene behind it before you put it in there. And then you can also, this brush is starting to separate on me. We'll put a few tops in there. You can put as many as you want. Some that are taller. Very cool. I'm really liking this one. Look how far that mountain is back there. Wow. That's how you do depth, man. That thing is like, that's 50 miles away. I gotta get something to drink here. You probably don't, but the refrigerator is right behind my camera. Right behind the camera. Drink that quick. Are you hungry? Look how cool that, this one has some pretty good depth. And you could see what I'm going to try and do here. See, I tried to make these look like a cliff by just adding a little lighter color there. I like to look at my mountains and then see where it kind of just popped out because there was something already there. So I just kind of went with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use olive green. I really like this olive green. And I'm going to put grass here underneath these trees. It's still wet. You want to let some of that color mix in to green. Pull some of the tree color into the grass. Let it mix. It's what I do with oil paint as well. The colors mix in here. And then just fill this in with grass. And it creates some hills out here. We'll let that dry and see what it looks like. It's hard for me to read the chat today because it's right on, Grace. You like this one, huh? Yeah, something with layers like boom, 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 and there's going to be water down here. Yeah, it looks really cool. Yeah, I did everything like dark, light, dark up here, light, dark, light. This was all this color here, and I put olive green down here, so these trees. Now we're at the lake. I'm gonna mix, I'm gonna lean on my brush and grab my blue and purple. So there should be some green tones in this water. This will be water down here. There we go. Yeah, there's some blue and violet. I mixed the blue. When I put the blue up there, it already had some violet in there. But then I put violet up there. I still got to do the clouds. And while it's wet, I'm going to lighten up the back here. If you want your water to look farther back, you got to lighten it up in the distance. You leave this dark and that lighten up. It's opposite of the mountains. But I'll run a white wash there. I think I'm going to keep it simple. I might put one little tree here, but we'll put a water line here. This is well having trees right on the water. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty cool landscape. Grace, you're going to be like me. I always say, like, next week, I go, wow, this is my favorite one. I do the same. I don't think I can. I always outdo myself, I think. Golden Dog Mom, yeah. Yeah, that should help you with some of your perspective. And then that doing a trail like back there. This is the best knife. You just put a little bit on the tip, and you can really rub it in there really good. See, you get more control with this knife. All right, I'm going to use a knife for the rocker. I think it'll look better. It'll look brighter. Where my light is coming from, I guess it's going to be coming from the left. I don't even think I needed all that. I'm going to blend it down. That looks cool. You could leave these hills just, one color if you want. You don't have to do all this stuff. We'll see how it looks. It might look like fog. If I had yellow, I don't have any yellow here, I'd put a little sunlight there. It needs a sunlight. I think I should light up some of these trees here and maybe the grass there, like a beam of light here, maybe back here. I didn't bring any yellow. Let me do the clouds. I'm gonna try a different way the clouds. I'll put a few streaks in here, then I'm gonna try and blend it. Try my brush. Yeah. I think that's gonna work good. You see these those white clouds up there that I already have? I'm just continuing a little, putting a little white on top of these streaks, and then I'm just gonna blend it down. Those are the simplest clouds right there to make. Man, those look so good. Very cool. I find my water. There we go. I pretty much blended everything on this. I think that's all it needs now. There's a little bit of a hint of yellow in here and maybe some light hit here on the trees. Should I go get the yellow? I'm gonna get yellow to do that. I don't have any yellow in here. Cool. Yeah, you got knives. They come in handy. I all the time, like for water lines and some snow on the mountains. I've done a landscape before with just the palette. It comes out looking really cool. Let me fix my mountain top here. I've got a little bit of too much gray up in there. And let's put some, I'm going to go grab some yellow and we'll put yellow back here or pink. We got to have another color in here somewhere. There we go. Had to clean up that mess there. So we need either, I think pink's going to be better, don't you think, in the sky? And I'll go grab some yellow and we got to put some light in there somewhere, but let's do some pink around the mountaintop. This time I got real red, so this is going to be, I think, real pink. I think it's too bright. Oh yeah, that should look good. There we go. Wow. 8 likes. Oh yeah, with mine. I only see 7 on mine. Look at that. Let's pink. Now you can do this. I hope it's light enough. Get some pink reflections on some of the clouds. I would just do a few of them though. Not all of them. There we go. Alright, so now that I got there, you want to run some clouds like over the edge. A few clouds in there. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do on this one. I should put a tree out in the grass somewhere. All right, I'm glad you liked that one, Grace. Oh, the birds, that's right. With my new liner brush. Look at that. Focus. A nice liner brush. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Wow, that's 2.5 hours. Did you guys see the flowers I did last night? Those I really liked them. I kind of did them like Impressionism. See how thin this one makes them look? I'll put one down, a couple down on the mountains. It'll look good. Yeah, there's a picture on the community page. Oh, look at those birds. They're like coming up over those mountains there. That looks pretty wicked. Let's put some down in the grass area. Like maybe flying this way. There we go. They're coming in twos, coming in pairs. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites too, Grace. I This came out really great. I can pull out my charger now. Oh, and it wasn't charging. It says it's only 8%. That's weird. I guess it's because I'm recording on there. Well, believe it or not, I'm gonna cook up some. I'm gonna do another painting because I still got 2.5 hours. I'm gonna charge my iPad for about, and then do another one. But look at this one, how cool. I didn't want to worry about too many trees. There we go. Oh, there's one I did in the dark. Let me show you. I got it hung on the wall there. It came out pretty good, actually, with the snowflakes. I mean, for painting in the dark. Yeah, I did that with a flashlight. Alright, guys. There's an oil painting back there. You can see the difference in color when you use oil. Yeah, that's an oil painting there. The greens are a lot better when you use oil. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to oil. I'll probably switch off here and there. I'll do like a week of acrylic and then a week of oil. Go back and forth. There's a lot of good artists at YouTube that already do oil. I think a majority of them use oil. There wasn't too many using acrylic. That's why I went to acrylic. Acrylic's hard to make it. You want to try and make it look like oil. That's what I try and do. Alright guys, I'm going to take a 15-minute break. I'm going to do another one. So thanks for all the likes, everybody. You guys are welcome. We'll see you in a little bit. Cheers. Thanks, Ellie.